Not that I really want to, but that's just how it happened or whatever, or that's how it just is right now. So, um, there been like some things going on or whatever, and since I've been in this apartment, it's been a lot of like unusual stuff happening. So I'm trying to figure out because I be doing my own little research or whatever, like what would be the reason. And then especially with what happened over the summer. So you would think that if you're not cutting ties, but you're just ending um, a relationship that you feel is no longer for you, like you feel like you're not attracted to that person no more, or you feel like you met somebody that's more of your level or whatever it is, you would think that um, that would just end at that, you know? So I'm basically in my own bubble or space. I be minding my own business, which at least I think I am. But then it's like for these last this not even a whole year, so we can't count this year. So we go back to 2021, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17. So almost for the last 5 or 6 years, I've been having to deal with all this unexpected changes, like that I don't even feel like that I've been wanting to happen, like. So yeah, and if I go down a list, it's gonna be if I go down what I want to say, it'll be over ten different things. So yeah, um, but today, so I'm home. I've been keeping to myself. I've been actually kind of feeling like my family been distant from me for whatever reason. Like my mom was calling me for a for so long last year. Just all of a sudden, she just stopped. I haven't heard from her, so I really don't know how she's doing. And she be the main person I be worried about, cause she's my mom. She's who raised me. We butt heads sometimes, but that's what it is. We get through it or whatever. Cause she's the only mom I knew. I don't know my birth mother, but I still love my mom, even though I had to come to understanding with that too of stuff. Dealing with my health condition, which is not bad because I've been doing what I need to do. You know, alone by myself, whether I'm was in a relationship or not, I still have to do what I gotta do. But it's like, okay, so you've been with somebody for so long, but you see that you guys are like for whatever reason y'all are like oil and water, y'all not mixing. So you start pulling us, easy, slowly pulling yourself away from that person so they can go ahead and do what they need to do, whatever that is. And then, I'm doing my thing, but my thing is I'm not in a rush or thirsty or desperate to be in a relationship with somebody because I know what I've dealt with in the past. And in the past, I dealt with a person, the one I dealt with for a long time, that it was good times and then it was bad times. So I don't want to be walking into another relationship or meeting another relationship and I don't see their weaknesses or their faults later on in a relationship, because sometimes that stuff don't start coming out until you be with that person for a while. You don't start seeing them signs, them red flags or whatever. You don't start seeing them. So now I feel like, because I was telling a coworker at work yesterday, I've been feeling like certain things, which this could be over, like It probably could be like an hour long video if I want, if I wanted to, because that's how um, complex it is or whatever. But it's like if I'm not calling you, as far as like reaching out to you through social media, through whatever your current phone number is, if I'm not showing up to where you live at, or you know, inboxing whoever you dealing with currently, if I'm not doing none of those type of things, then you would think that the person that you was dealing with, they will be good at leaving you well enough alone. Like, stop trying to keep tabs on you, or do certain things to keep tabs on you, or to know what you're doing, or try to cause stuff to go on in your life, but be out here be out here portraying like like they not doing nothing, because I could kind of sense it. I'm sensing it. Like, I'm at work, so I was at one job for 2 years. So the whole first year I was there, I was good. I was doing good, doing my job, um, doing what I need to do to assist the customers, because I'm in a whole new field of work, retail, which I've never had a job in retail. I've always wanted a retail job when I was a teenager. But when I was doing these applications back then, because back then it was still paper applications, but we way out of paper applications now. So, teenager, I'm trying to get retail jobs. I never could get a retail job. So once I graduated from high school, and I started going to college for that first year or whatever, or that semester, when I got out, I didn't want to. When I got out of high school, I didn't want to go to college, but I did. But I didn't want to go to school. I didn't want to be a nurse, because I think my mom wanted me to be a nurse, but I'm like, no, mom, I don't want to do that. So, and then I went to college, but I wasn't feeling it. Like, so I wanted to work because I knew I wanted money. I wanted to make money, whatever, this, that, and the third. So I ended up dropping out. By that time I'm driving and everything, got my license and everything. I'm working. I've never had no retail jobs back. I had one that was kind of like a retail, but I did have one retail job, but I only stayed at that job. It was like a clothing store, a known clothing store here where I live at. I was only there for like a week and then I quit. But all my other jobs been like not retail, whatever. So it's funny how now, I'm doing retail. It's cool. I know what I'm doing, and if I don't, I like to ask questions, because they say that saying as no dumb question, no question is no dumb question is what whatever how they say that, no question is a dumb question or whatever. So the first year I was at the other retail place I was at, I was good. But, since I've been keeping to myself, and I've been, separating myself, because if I don't have no ties to you, to a person that you've been with for a long time, off and on, or whatever it was, if you've been in a relationship with that person for a long time and you didn't get married to them, you don't have no assets with them, you don't have no children with them, you would think a person they will be willing to just, leave well enough alone. Don't be telling somebody, oh, you always gonna be mine, or you always gonna be tied to me, or something to that effect. You don't say no stuff like that, you know, because that's creepy. That's psychopathic energy. That's you got a real mental issue type of energy. You don't tell somebody that. You don't tell somebody, oh, if you leave me, I'm gonna make sure nobody else wants you. Nobody else ain't gonna want you. Um, you always gonna come back to me. Why would you say that? So now that I'm feeling like, since I've been doing my own thing, and then it's like this person would be, he would be mad. And I don't understand why, because you moved on. You're entertaining all these other people, females or whatever. I don't care if it was just one female, or which I know is not. But anyways, that's a whole nother story. Anyways, Why would you be mad if I decide to move on, but it's okay for you to move on? Why do I have to stay attached to you, but you not staying attached to me? You told me one thing that we was gonna be together, but you doing a whole nother thing, you know? So I've been sensing these last 5 years that this person more than likely has a part in some of the stuff that's been happening. You know, I can't prove it, but I feel it and I sense it. You know, and then you have people that you dealing with. You have and they them have their friends come in like trying to mentally attack me or try to cause conflicts with me to to try to fight me, which what I'm gonna do what I gotta do, because I ain't gonna have to use no weapons. I'm gonna use my motherfucking little ass heavy handed ass hands. I'm gonna use those. I ain't gonna need to use no weapon, but if I have to, I got them. But that's not how I be trying to be. Like I try to keep out of being out of that energy because I don't like to be a negative person. Like it's all right for people to get upset and have feelings of hurt or angry or whatever about stuff. But then when you supposedly done moved on and you still trying to cause conflicts in somebody else's life that you're not even dealing with on a regular basis. You're not sleeping with them. You're not calling them. You're not texting them. You're not checking on their well being. But on the other hand, you out here portraying that when you see that person family member, like everything's all good, or you trying to be all good with them, with that person family members, but you not good with the person you was dealing with. Make that make sense. It's okay for you to be cool with my peoples, but when it comes to me, you can't even have a civil conversation with me. You always gotta be the one to escalate or divert from the conversation to try to change the subject and all this other stuff. And then when we was together, you dealing with me, but you doing all this underhand stuff, behind my back that I end up finding out about later. Cause sometimes that it just end up falling in my lap, or, I might have been, cause a woman has an intuition, and now I so heartedly feel that we do because we be sensing stuff that be going on, and then it end up falling right in our lap. But this person claimed to be, they don't moved on. They happy. Oh, the person they dealing with now is better than me. They look better than me. They got more than me. All this little petty stuff that I don't even be trying to entertain to whoever I don't dealt with in my past. I don't be trying to entertain none of that because I'm not in competition with nobody but myself. You hear me? You heard me? But it's like the person that, or that's what I'm feeling like this person, because like even with the incident with my dog, if he going out to the bathroom in the back of this house, because that's where my entrance is, my door is facing the backyard. How do I end up getting called, or how do I end up having the animal police at my door about my animal that I have to look after, even though he was looking kind of, you know, not like himself. But if it wasn't you, then who was it? Because it's somebody around me, somebody in my circumference, somebody in this community, something that called. Oh, I'm gonna get back at her by doing this. Oh, she about to get in trouble. Oh, she gonna lose her dog. Like doing little petty stuff like that. So yeah, I kind of feel like I know what's going on. So today, out of all days, I'm here. Um, it's these people from the city. They workers. They got uniforms on. So now I feel like people sending people here with, you know, um, city of Rochester titles or jobs. Like you willing to let these people jeopardize their jobs to come do some dirty work for you or whoever it's for or whoever is coming from. Because I know it's tied to somebody. So you sending people to my door because it's not the first time. This is the second time somebody done came to my door that I don't even know come knocking on my door. The landlord ain't never called and said nothing. Oh, you know, because a landlord gonna let you know majority of the time. They gonna let you know. Oh, so, like when he had them come a while ago, he texted me and notified me that somebody was coming here. But for some reason today, you got like 4 or 5 people. I'm outside with their little two little employee trucks from the city. You come knocking, you could directly come knocking on my door about something, and you think I'm supposed to just open the door for you because you got a uniform on. So I don't know. I decided to do a reading. I feel like in these all the so this was saying yeah for all the questions I had asked. This is what came out because I wanted a yes or no answer. Um, and I hope that's not the case. But shoot, you don't never know what people be trying to do nowadays. What somebody gonna pay somebody? Oh, if you do this or you go do this, you gonna get this. Like, yeah, people is like they willing to risk it all just to do something for somebody. They stupid. Just stupid is as stupid come or be. Um, and I kind of hope that's not the case, but like I said, you don't never know. Cause I previously had some men. He looked like he was in his 20s, and this was it last year or the year before last? Somebody came knocking on my door. I couldn't really see his face, but I knew that he was tall and he had like these braids or something. He came knocking on my door. So I'm like, why is you coming on knocking on my door? I don't know you. And he had like a sweatsuit on, but I don't know who the heck he was. So I didn't answer. I didn't open the door because it's like I don't have visitors coming to my house. If I have visitors coming, I'm knowing you coming. You just not gonna come here and knock on my door, and I'm just okay. I'm opening the door. No, I know that you're coming. I don't invite just whoever it, to my apartment. My family is very known to be popular or to hang out with people of this or whatever because they the ones that be cool with just accepting people, be trying to be friends with people, trying to yeah, be friends with people. That's not me. On the other hand, I gotta get enough time to be around you, get to know you, this, that, and the third. Okay, yeah, I might let you offer me a ride home if I might work with you or something like that. But best believe, if I need to change up, I'm gonna change up. But on the other hand, I'm just not allowing people to just come into my apartment. First of all, my apartment ain't no way presentable to be like wanting to have company anyway. So that's one thing. If it's a male person, I'm a I'm gonna let him know ahead of time. Okay, I don't got this. I don't got that. If you still want to come in, you can. But at the same time, I'm not entertaining nobody. I'm not looking to entertain nobody. I'm not looking to be in no relationship with nobody. I'm not looking for none of that right now because I don't want nobody from this city right now. I don't. I really don't. I be feeling lonely sometimes, but then I get over it because I'm at an age where I like my peace. I like my space. I like my sanity. I don't need to depend on no man to make myself feel whole. So yeah, so I'm kind of hoping because like I said, I did this, and I kind of hope it ain't nobody like sending somebody here to be trying to like do whatever or see what's going on. Like I don't know because I don't really trust nobody or in this city right now. They all suspect. They all like they be trying to do stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I just thought I needed to do that because like the landlord ain't never had nobody come here and not tell me. Like you would think he would have texted me and told me something, but and then they just thought, oh, she gonna open up the door because we got uniforms on. No, sorry, no, I'm not opening the door. You gonna call the landlord or you gonna call the police, and that's how you gonna get the door open. If you're not trying to do neither one of those, it's not happening. Cause it's like everybody been wanting to be in my space, try to get some way to get close to me, like like for their own purposes, whatever it is. Like y'all can have all of that, cause at this point, a lot of y'all is just doing stuff for other people to get close to me. Like you can't be trusted. Like I know I've been telling people certain stuff, and I need to cut that out. But I don't know. It's just mm-mm. How you think you gonna come to somebody's house? Cause okay, you working on the street or whatever. Yeah, you doing that. What the fuck? Excuse me. You need to come to my door to get in my apartment for it. This apartment ain't got nothing to do with outside this house. And then the other thing with my dog, like, yeah, I know somebody around me called. Is either somebody around me or somebody that I was dealing with previously. They trying to get back at me for whatever this, that, and the third. They want me to lose my dog. Like, what if I what if I felt that way about you losing your child? That's kind of the same concept. But I don't be on that type of time like that. So I'm glad I don't be trying to be like that, like trying to cause people to be going through stuff like that with their kids, because I know how sensitive that is. And if I really did have a child, I wouldn't want nobody doing that to me. I wouldn't want nobody to say that, oh, she's not capable of taking care of her child. She's not capable of providing for her child. I wouldn't want nobody to do that, and I wouldn't do that to nobody else because that's a lot. And that's why I'm glad I don't be trying to be friends with everybody. Like, certain people be trying to be friends or cool with every single person. I be trying to be cordial with people, but that don't necessarily mean I want to be your friend. Yep. So, and I know it be people that don't fuck with me, that be watching my YouTube page, be watching my Instagram, even though my Instagram is deactivated right now. They be watching whatever social media I'm on so that they could see what I'm doing, or they could be like, "Oh, she here, she there," or do this, do that. Like that's you need to go get yourself some help. You need to get therapy. You need to do something, cause I don't know. I don't. It's like people be doing all this, but I don't be having nobody to do that for me. That's how I know I don't be trying to be friends with everybody. I don't have nobody to go do this and go spy on this person or go try to mess with this person while they at work. I don't have I don't have that kind of time. I don't have that many friends. I don't none of that. Because people is just really like sick in the head nowadays. They really got some fucked up shit going on in their head for real. And I was trying to help people doing healthcare. They wanted to mess that up too. Like I don't know that was part of that too. So I know what it is, but you're not gonna keep me from doing what I need to do. And people paying people to do stuff, that's gonna come right back to you. It's gonna keep adding up, and yeah, it's gonna fall all. It's gonna come all tumbling down. Yep, people doing all these sick shit, spells or whatever. Yeah, I don't got time to be trying to do none of that either. That's what I've been doing is trying to help people that they might have been missing or they don't passed on for some reason, but all that other stuff to be trying to cause problems with in other people's life, like doing stuff, certain stuff. No. Mm-mm. And if that mean I gotta either keep my distance from my family right now, I gotta do that. Even though I still love them, but I'm keeping my distance for a reason. And then I really don't care. I mean, I do, but I don't. Like I don't have to have a lot of friends because everybody ain't meant to be a friend. Everybody not friend material. Some people just want to be close to you just so they could find some way to use you and stuff, or take what you telling them and take it back to somebody else to talk about you, or talk about what you said or twist the words that you said, so I ain't really trying to be like, I mean, I rather, if I had to pick, I'd rather be around my family, but yeah. But it's like, I hope nobody ain't trying to send nobody to be messing with me, because it ain't no reason why. All the time I done lived over here, I never had nobody coming knocking on my door like that with no damn city uniforms on. Oh, because now y'all want to be working on the street or the pipes in the street or whatever. Well, my knocking on my door ain't got nothing to do with that. Ain't got nothing to do with it, so they better go figure out the landlord phone number. And that's how they gonna get in the basement. If that's where they even if that's or if that's even where they trying to get to, I don't even know. So yeah, they better go ahead somewhere. You better find some real city work to do instead of coming trying to knock on my door. That's what they better do. I want to see what's gonna come out with this deck. So I'm gonna do this deck real quick and then I'm gonna get off of here. Or I might come back on and do a real video, a real reading. Even though this is real, but it ain't like it ain't pertaining. It's only pertaining to me. So I don't know how much enjoyable it's gonna be. Ooh, okay, let's see what it said. We got hat, it says temporary situation. We got cares, says a journey either physical or mental. Happiness, news of a birth or a new business opportunity. Tower, a solid foundation, success with effort. I don't even know if that's what I was looking for, but that's what came out. Let's see, what else? Anything you want me to see pertaining to this, the tarot cards that's out here? Anything you want me to see pertaining to the tarot cards that's out here already? Ooh, oh, ooh. Almost went on the floor. I'm gonna put these back. We got jug. It says lighthearted, carefree time. It says quill, get back to the basics. Bow, you are highly thought of. Marriage, with who? Because it may not be nobody from my past. It says flute, disappointment in a friend or a lover. Oh, that's clarifying it right there. Finger, warning you of a problem either now or in the future. Fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Mm-mm. What else? Flag, don't be tempted to lower your standards. Anything else surrounding these tarot cards? We got chair empty. Someone is leaving your life. Yeah, we been knew that. We been knew they did that. What else? Here, other highest highlight that you want me to see surrounding these tarot cards is already on the table. Like you're not even trying to stop that person from you. You haven't been trying to stop that person from doing what they needed to do. You was doing it a little bit in the beginning, but then you just thought about it and just like, whatever, do what you gotta do. At this point, it don't even matter. It don't even include you. It don't involve you. It can't affect you. It don't need to affect you. So just let them do what they need to do. We got ear, good news. Anything else? Anything else? We got says kangaroo, unsettled times, need to plan ahead. Do one more time. Any other cards you want me to see pertaining to the tarot cards that's already on the table? Anything else you want us to see regarding the tarot cards that's on the table already? Anything else? Any other cards? We got vacation. And then this one says shield, you need to defend yourself. I know I need to defend myself. I know that. And I ain't gonna stop defending myself. 'Cause people think because you by they think you by yourself, or you're not the center of the attention as far as popularity and all this, like you know that you ain't gonna be okay. I'm okay. Shit. Just because you got a lot of people around you, that don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. Because a lot of half of them don't even got gonna have your back like that, or be loyal to you like that, or you know, no, it's cool. I am good. People put up a good front, trying to act like they care about somebody. Half of the time, they be trying to like find some way to like, you know, do some shiesty shit. Yep. Yep, they say mice discord among friends and family. We got the month of January. We got tortoise slowly but surely getting ahead. We got vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. Somebody is though. I know they is. And then this one says strong emotion, passionate lover, love and hate. Yeah, somebody is though, because why the I don't know. I just yeah. Especially surrounding my dog. Like I'm gonna keep bringing that up until that junk is done, because ain't nobody did that. Ain't nobody did that, but somebody trying to get back at me for some reason or another. That's the only reason why that. And like I said, I know people that don't really truly mess with me, f with me. I know they be watching my moves. I know they do. Whether it's on social media or they sending people in my 3D, in the 3D to be like coming in my space or whatever. I already know it. 'Cause they be telling on themselves. Yep. Straight telling on themselves. Sometimes they still don't even have to say a lot, and I just be knowing that, they know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. Because, Facebook is the main source of it, because everybody communicates still through Facebook. They got these undercover or hidden group chats and all that. I know. I best believe I know. You ain't a person ain't gotta tell me. They could call me a rat all they want, but what am I a rat about? A rat about talking about my life? That's what I'm a rat about? Crazy. But then they want to go ahead and try to have the people they messing with, have them trying to copy me, be me in some kind of way. Ain't nobody on this earth, no matter who you dealing with, they ain't gonna be me at the end of the day. They never can be me because they didn't come out of my mama Pussy. Shit, you want to be me? Well, take on the other part that I got to deal with for the rest of my life. They want to be me, take on that too. They don't want that part though. They want the so-called attention I'm getting. That's what they want, but it's not even really attention, because if that's the case, where the money? I should be making some kind of money out of it too, and I ain't been making no major money out of it either. So they want the attention so bad. Crazy ass people. Mad because I'm like, I am who I am, and I like to do certain stuff, like doing my nails or coloring or doing puzzles. They be laughing at that and mad at that, but what do you know how to do? What do you like to do? Cause conflicts and problems and argue and all of that. That's what you like to do? Mad because I be in my own little world doing my thing. They be mad. All right, so yeah, I'm just rambling, but it's crazy what people do when they so called leave your life, but or they so called leave left you alone, but they still, they really didn't leave you alone because they telling you, oh, you gonna always be attached to me. You always gonna be mine. No, I would have been always yours if you would have put a ring on my finger and you would have put a baby in my belly. But since you didn't do neither one of those, I don't have to be attached to you. You better have if the other person be attached to you, or whoever, how many you dealing with, you better have them be attached to you. Thank God I didn't get no tattoos either, or try to get no tattoos. The only way I would have did that if them two would have happened. If them two ain't gonna happen, then I never was gonna get a tattoo anyway. So let another fool do it. Get a tattoo when you ain't got no damn ring or no baby, please. I ain't that damn gullible. Fuck out of here. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this video because it was just me rambling about my life and what I feel is going on currently at the moment. Go ahead and watch any of the other videos that is currently on my channel. If you're not already subscribed, you can subscribe to my channel and watch any other videos that's already uploaded. And yeah, I'll probably come back on in a while. There's two videos that I wanted to do today. I don't know when I wanted to do my nails today too, but I don't know. I might do that another day. Maybe tomorrow. 'Cause All right, so let me get off of here. All right.